An outrageously high price is something he's selling just to see if it sticks. More often than not, the price is dead on arrival. It's intended to be. That's part of the trick. You see, the element of the shock allows the salesperson to create the illusion of a spectacular discount by slashing the initially artificially high price. The customer then leaves feeling like they've stumbled onto an incredible deal, too good to pass up, even though they left with a product they either didn't want or couldn't afford, or at a minimum, a product for which they paid too high a price. When I read President Biden's budget request, it felt more like I was trapped at a kiosk in the middle of the mall, or being sold a used car by a predatory, unscrupulous salesman, not reading a serious budget proposal from the President of the United States. So I'd suggest the President try again, because the spaghetti didn't stick. We're not buying what the President's selling, and his budget is dead on arrival. When the President reached the end of his sales pitch, he told us the price, a whopping $6.9 trillion. It would create a $1.8 trillion deficit in the first year alone. Then by 2027, we would break the record for the most debt held by the public as a percentage of U.S. GDP since World War II. Utahns are already pinching pennies as a result of this approach to budgeting. In August, I stood where I stand now, as this body was on the cusp of passing the $1.7 trillion omnibus package, and read letters I had received from Utah constituents. They explained how difficult life has become under Biden's record-breaking inflation. They described the daily choices they were forced to make because of how expensive life had become under this administration. Jenny from Salt Lake City wrote, quote, "My annual income is about $30,000 a year. I'm panicking. The price of groceries and other goods has increased so much, I'm struggling financially. I understand my utility bills could double or even triple. I don't know how I can afford to live." Since Democrats started their reckless spending 2 years ago, prices have risen more than 15%. Groceries are up nearly 20%. Kevin from Murray, Utah wrote, quote, "This morning I filled up my work truck. It cost $149. I'm a small business owner, and the price of fuel is a major challenge for our company of 5 vehicles traveling to our various projects."
Hello, friends. Happy Wednesday evening to all of you. There are big discussions that are happening right now regarding Social Security. But several Republicans are pressuring the president to make changes that would affect millions of seniors. The next Social Security cost of living adjustment could also be much smaller. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video to hear about all of these changes. Also, in just a few days, I will be announcing 2 winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. If you would like to enter the giveaway, friends, simply click and like several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. The ongoing Social Security fight between Democrats and Republicans has reached a new pitch on Wednesday, as Republican Senator Mitt Romney grilled a White House budget official during a hearing. A heated volley between Mitt Romney and Shalonda Young, who is the director of the White House Office of Budget and Management, further revealed the finger-pointing of both major parties. Politicians in Washington, D.C. have been accusing each other of making decisions that will ultimately risk the sustainability of entitlements like Medicare and Social Security. President Biden has accused Republicans, including during his State of the Union address, of wanting to cut those programs, though GOP leaders and rank-and-file members have said they are off the table. Senator Romney shifted the argument back to the president on Wednesday, noting that Social Security is expected to run out of money sooner than expected in the year 2032. Director Shalonda Young said she was aware of the shortfall. She also added that President Biden believes the biggest threat to Social Security are those who want to cut it. The budget director said she could provide Republican proposals to cut Social Security from some of the members' websites, but Senator Romney rejected that claim. Romney said that this is simply wrong, and it's not honest to say that of all members of Congress. Senator Romney stated, "There's nobody in this committee that wants to cut it. I know of no Republican or Democrat in the House or Senate who is proposing cutting Social Security benefits, and it's dishonest to keep saying that." So friends, what are your thoughts on this? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Senate Republican Rick Scott, a favorite target of the White House, last month amended his controversial proposal to sunset all federal programs every 5 years and claimed it was never intended to cut Medicare or Social Security. But Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell said in February that any idea on sunsetting Social Security and Medicare belongs to Senator Rick Scott, not the GOP. Seniors, retirees, and millions of others on Social Security receive an annual cost of living adjustment that's geared towards aligning their monthly checks with inflation. According to an early estimate from the Senior Citizens League, next year, that COLA could be 3% or even lower, based on recent inflationary trends. The estimate is based on the 12-month average rate for the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers. It is a basket of goods and services typically bought by workers. According to Mary Johnson, the Social Security and Medicare policy analyst at the Senior Citizens League, said that a 12-month average has been declining, even when inflation increased month to month as it did in January. Although inflation trends could change, price increases are now easing despite remaining well above the Federal Reserve's target rate of 2% annually. So based on February's inflation data, the COLA looks like it will be below 3% and could fall into the 2% or even lower range by the third quarter. The Social Security Administration says it bases its COLA on a percentage increase in the CPIW in the third quarter of the year compared with the prior year. And if there is no increase between the two figures, there is no COLA adjustment for the following year. A 3% COLA would amount to the smallest adjustment since 2020, prior to the surge in prices in 2021 and 2022 that has strained U.S. household budgets and eroded Social Security recipients' purchasing power. People on Social Security received a COLA of 8.7% in 2023. That was the biggest in 4 decades. Yet some seniors say that hasn't been enough to keep them ahead of inflation. Many economists expect inflation in 2023 to average around 4%. Many expect inflation to ease over the course of the year, with Goldman Sachs forecasting that inflation will drop to an annual rate of 3.7% in December. Supplemental Security Income beneficiaries will receive the second of 2 payments for March in just over 2 weeks. The first disbursement was sent out to eligible recipients on March 1st, and the next payment will be delivered on March 31st. Each payment is worth $914 for individual filers, meaning those recipients will receive $1,828 total in March. My awesome and amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday. Thank you so much, friends, for being part of this community and for being here every single day. I will be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the Walmart gift card giveaway. To enter the weekly giveaways, please make sure you click and like several of my videos and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Thank you, friends, and have a wonderful and very blessed week.